What's good YouTube, Ben here, welcome to the next video on the channel. In this one, I'm going to give you my next old school RuneScape pay to play money making guide. This one's called Cocktail Equals Profit. Let's get into this. Alright, so in the Grand Tree, in the Tree Gnome Stronghold, which you can access by the way without doing a single quest here, I have not done any of them. There is a few banks, but there's also a merchant here that sells cocktail glasses. Now, more often than not, these actually sell for decent money on the Grand Exchange. And right now, they're about 300 GP per. Now, the thing that makes you profit with this is the fact that you buy them from him for 1 GP each, or around 1 GP each, depending on how many you buy. So, like, what we're going to do is go to the merchant, but I believe he only has 20 odd in stock, so it should stay at 1 GP, but we'll find out in a minute. So, he's over here. His name's Heckle Funch. Now, if you come over to him, he'll have 20 in stock. So we're going to buy all of them. Yep. So they stay at 1 GP a pop each. And if we value it, 346 Grand Exchange average right now. Of course, the price of this will vary based upon the amount of profit they go for on the Grand Exchange at any given time. But they're usually around this. At minimum, I've seen them go for about 200 each. Now, like I said, no quest requirements. In fact, I'm just doing it on 100 GP. So once you've done your invent, just go ahead and world hop. We're going to go to, I don't know, any other world will do. It's not peak time at the minute. That's why the worlds are quite quiet, because it's like 10:30 in the morning here in the UK. So in most places, people are still in bed. So we're just going to go ahead and run back to him. And we're going to do the 100 GP inventory. Because, I'm sorry, but any money maker that you can make an okay amount of money from 100 gold is, like, worth it. In my opinion. Because, like, coming here with just 100, think about it right this way. If you times that by 10, that's 1k. Think about how much money you can make off 1k. We're going to buy all of them, switch back. So with 100 GP, it's 5 sort of 3/4 invents of glasses. Of course, it's 100 of them in total, right? Because 1 GP each, you know, 100 GP, that's 100 cocktail glasses. Now, think about it this way. If you were to do this for, let's say, I don't know, 2 hours, you know, you could make decent bank off this depending on, like, pricing at the time. Why is the music gone? We want music. I want music. Let's go with 7th Realm, sure. Let's go ahead. No, actually, let's go on with Adventure. Let's go with Adventure. There we go. That's the classic RuneScape noise we all know. But this is honestly, like, such a decently good moneymaker. Like, honestly, you can't go wrong with it because it's alright. They do restock quite quickly too. So by the time you could hop between literally 2 different worlds, and by the time you've hopped back to the other one, he's restocked. Like, his stock goes up so fast. So pretty much anyone could do this at any given time. Like, just trade with him, get all 20 of them, run to the shop, run back, and then I'll go back to world 357. And then you'll see how good this actually is. Like, it's incredible. Like, literally, it's a no-brainer moneymaker. You just buy them for 1 GP a pop, you sell them on the Grand Exchange, and boom, you're done. Like, it's that simple. It's honestly really dope. I mean, the only thing that holds you back, of course, is that I believe you'll need, like, quest point requirements and stuff to use the Grand Exchange. I can't remember if that affects members or if it's just free to play. I think it might be just free to play, though. I went to the wrong world. Let's quickly hop back to the other Blast Furnace world so I can show you how quick his stock regenerates. So it's 357 I'm going after. Like, his stock regenerates so quick that you can literally just hop between 2 different worlds and do this. The reason why this can be profitable, though, is cocktails can be used in quests. Some people also use them for, like, stat boosting items, for example. Like, some of them, let's say, will boost, like, I don't know, your thieving or your strength for a bit. So people do use them for boosters as well, which is one of the reasons why they're so useful. I mean, you can just pick up, if you want to save GP, you can just pick these up in hot worlds, but there's no real reason to, because they're only 1 GP a pop anyway. Pretty much all the items here are profitable as well, at least all the drinky stuff. It's like the brandy, the gin, the vodka, and the whiskey. They're all profitable as well. However, they don't sell as much on the Grand Exchange, so it does kind of halt the amount of money you can make. Plus, out of all of them anyway, cocktail glasses seem to be the ones that do make the most profit. So when you bundle all of that up, it just kind of goes to where, you know, oh, okay, this is the most profitable item, I'm going to do it. There's no reason to do the other ones. Not unless the cocktail glasses do dip quite a lot. But it's kind of like my last moneymaker that I did, or one of the last ones I did, which was triangle sandwiches. Like, because you can pickpocket those, and they go for an okay amount of money, surprisingly. There's one extra, by the way, because I was testing the moneymaker earlier. To see if it was still profitable. But it's one of those situations where, like, you know, it's a weird item that some people, like triangle sandwiches, I found out after the fact that some people just collect them. Because they're not that good a healing item, not for the price. Like, when you could buy, like, a whole shark, which heals way more healing than... you know, that, and have change left over. It's more of a collector's item, but whilst there are people collecting it, you can make money off of it. Which I feel is fair, and I think that this is the same sort of situation with Hop Worlds. It's the same sort of situation with these. Like, they're a collector's thing. Now, don't get me wrong, they probably won't go for 346 GP. We're more looking at around 200 GP. But at the same time, when you're paying for 1 GP for one, and you're making 199 profit per... like glass sold, that's still a really good amount of profit considering the fact that you're buying them for 1 GP. That's the thing. And don't get me wrong, I understand that this moneymaker is probably not going to make you mils or bills. However, again, I'll reiterate as I normally do, my money-making methods are just different. Like, it's something you can do that's not the same normal money-making crap that everyone else does. Like, for God's sake, trying to mine Runite ore rocks, for example, is next to impossible, especially in places like Motherlode Mine, because they're always empty, because bots are going between worlds and mining them. So, like, I'm giving you moneymakers that bots probably aren't doing, because a lot of people don't know about them. And I'm not trying to do this to, you know, make it so the bots do them, that's not it. But for people that want to make money, I understand that some bot developer might look at my video and, you know, be like, okay, I can make profit off that, okay, cool. But then that draws some bots away from other activities. So it's kind of like a lose-lose slash win-win situation, depending on the way you look at it. But we go to the Grand Exchange. We're going to try and put them in just for the mid-value, which is 3... we'll take one out as well, purely because that wasn't one that we actually got the right way. Pop them in. They all sold. Boom. We just made, well, we just made 32,500 GP profit in about 5 minutes. Somehow, I don't think you can moan about that. That's like a good amount of profit. To make it more profit per hour as well, you could do stuff like Wearful Graceful, like I have been, except for the cape. I was wearing my Alduin cloak. And you can also take some energy potions as well to keep your run energy up so you can do quicker runs. Of course, that will eat into your profits a little bit, but at the same time, if you do it faster, you do make more profit per hour. So, again, another one of those money makers that is out there. It's weird, it's quirky, but you know what? It works. Let me know what you think about this moneymaker in the comments down below. Don't forget you can also support the channel further by becoming a channel member from as little as 99 pence per month here in the UK. And don't forget, I do live stream. When I go live here on YouTube, over on Twitch, Kick and Trovo, all at the same time. My streams here on YouTube are in the mobile form factor in the shorts feed, so again, more for mobile. But if you want to catch the exact same streams at the exact same time on Twitch in full 1080p, then go ahead and join me on that link or on Kick on Trovo. They're all there too. Those links are down below.